I'm telling you right now, this could be another underrated trade for the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of Eagle fans have been speculating. Don't know what the rules are coming off of fifth-year options when you trade for players on fifth-year options. But for the Philadelphia Eagles, an underrated trade at tight end. We're talking about Josh Sweat and the interest that he's garnishing now, which pretty much safe to say is you're losing two defensive linemen in Milton Williams and Josh Sweat for the offseason. And we'll be talking about Jalen Hurts because he has already started his offseason already. A lot to talk about here, so let's get straight into it all.
A killer buried, but not dead.
Darren, we better turn around. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. This video is sponsored by BetUS, so definitely go check them out if you guys have not. So hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. Obviously, we're going to have the combine soon. The offseason is going to start. Free agency is around the corner. And we always talk about the underrated trades from Howie Roseman. Okay, because I think if you look at a specific position, especially the tight end position with Dallas Goedert, with that $11.8 million cap hit, 30 years old, I think Dallas Goedert is, and 26 is a voided year, so the Eagles can really get rid of him. There's already speculation at this point that maybe Dallas Goedert gets traded. Which I really don't see happening. The problem is he's missing too many games. He's missing 5 to 8 games a year. Thank God we had him for the playoff stretch and the Super Bowl, which was great. So I really don't want to get rid of Dallas Goedert. I don't, because I know the guy could play. You just have these little stilts where he misses just too many games. So I don't know if they extend him another year, make 27 a voided year where you can get rid of him by the 26 season, if that's going to be the case going forward. But one move that I actually really do like that everybody's been speculating that could be on the trade block is going to be Kyle Pitts, a 4th-round pick from 21. Thought he was going to be one of the best receivers in the league. The Atlanta Falcons turned him into a tight end, and it seems like he's been misused, that maybe the Falcons don't really value the tight end position that much. Obviously, since he was drafted there, his first year there was a Pro Bowler, over 1,000 yards, which was absolutely fantastic. And then really the 23 season, he's only been averaging, 400 to 600 yards, mostly 600-yard seasons. Touchdowns haven't been up there. Averaging 12.5 yards a catch, which is pretty good. So, the guy can get some yak. The guy has good athletic ability, and I think there is something there. The flash is there with Kyle Pitts, but obviously new head coaches, a new GM as of recent. The Falcons have been getting better with the turnover of their coaching staff, but they still haven't really found a quarterback. I know you had Cousins. I know they had the guy that they drafted in the first round, and he's starting to, he's going to get, more of an opportunity this year in 2025. But this is in 2023 where, he dealt with 4 different quarterbacks, okay? And because I'm a noob and I have to read it off, Matt Ryan, Marcus Mariota, Desmond Ridder, and Taylor Heineke. I mean, these are 4 different quarterbacks he's had, so there's no consistency there. Could this be a Saquon Barkley transition where you take a player, and then Saquon Barkley is obviously the better player, obviously, but I'm just talking taking a player from another team, putting him on the Eagles, seeing that flash that Kyle Pitts does have. Could Kyle Pitts be a trade at this point, make him the starting tight end, not this year, but get some work in the Eagles? And, he's got size, he's got great catch radius, he's got the break of his route is fantastic. He's been great. I've had nothing bad to say about Kyle Pitts at all. Now, the Falcons did pick up his 5th-year option. I think last April they picked it up, if I was to remember the date of the report of it. $10.8 million fully guaranteed for Kyle Pitts. Now, I don't know the rule of trading for players on their 5th-year option. Can you extend them coming off an option? I think you can. So what you do is you trade for Kyle Pitts and obviously extend him for another year. This way, I don't know if he's guaranteed all this money in 1 year, can you extend him and do you have to pay that? That's really the biggest question there. There's been a lot of rumors that Kyle Pitts is going to be traded on this fifth-year option, which might turn some teams down because of what he's going to get in 1 year. So unless they trade him, they pay off some of it or pay half of it or 2/4 of it. I don't care what they have to pay. Maybe they have to pay some of it. This way it makes the trade a little bit easier for the Falcons to get rid of him if that's going to be the case. But Kyle Pitts to the Philadelphia Eagles wouldn't be a bad thing. Unfortunately, the last few years, other than Dallas Goedert missing a lot of games, Grant Calcaterra really can't be that number one tight end because I think his blocking is not really good. I think he's been really lacking there. I think that's what's really holding him back. I know the Eagles tried putting him at fullback at some points during the season when Ben Van Sumeren got hurt early in the season. And, Calcaterra is great, but I think all he'll be is a backup tight end in this league. And with the Philadelphia Eagles, when you had Jack Stahl a few years ago and he was coming in as a good blocker and reliable hands for this team as well on and off the roster. So now you have a chance to get a guy that's proved himself to be a Pro Bowler. He's proved himself to have a 1,000-yard season and can contribute to a football team, and the flash is there, but that organization in Atlanta hasn't really been consistent, really still trying to find their way. I think they're on a good path right now, but they could be moving on going forward with Kyle Pitts. So making a trade like this, how much would it cost draft compensation-wise? Not really sure. Not really sure what it's going to cost. I would say maybe it would probably cost a third-round pick. You can use one of those 2 third-round picks you're going to have in 2026. You're going to have 3 of them at this point with Milton Williams going in the free agency and getting paid. So you'll have 3 third-round picks. So you never know what you can give up for a guy like this and how much interest he's going to have around the league, especially since he's playing on that fifth-year option going forward. So I think this would be a really underrated move for the Philadelphia Eagles instead of going in the draft and trying to go into the second round, because potentially you're going to have 2 second-round picks at this point unless they use that 32nd, to trade with Myles Garrett. And I've said this before, that 32nd pick is pretty much a second-round pick, in my opinion. And most likely that first-round pick next year is going to be a second-round pick. So you have picks. Like I said, it's not going to cost a first-round pick for him, but realistically, I think there'll be a fair offer where you can kind of get him off that roster, come to the Philadelphia Eagles, learn, under this culture. And I think he might be a breakout star. He could be. So we'll definitely be looking at this closely, getting close to the free agency to see if any trades garnish from Howie Roseman's side of things going forward. Now, we were just talking about free agents, okay? Milton Williams obviously is going to have a lot of interest. It looks like the New England Patriots are going to go all in on Milton Williams. Sounds like it. They have the most cap. Vrabel's defense needs help with the Patriots. So Milton looks like he's going to go there. There's no chance that Milton is ever even coming back at this point. I think we all knew this. You get that third-round compensatory pick going into the 26 offseason for that draft. Now, it looks like Josh Sweat is going to garnish a lot of interest as well going forward. Seems like the Raiders are going to have a lot of interest in to pair him up with Max Crosby. Whether this is true or not, I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see as we'll go down. I thought Josh Sweat would be more of a. I'm not saying that they're going to re-sign him, but I thought there was more of a chance to re-sign Josh Sweat just because, and I still think there is, because I know that Josh Sweat is still trying to find, he wants to get paid, but he wants to be in a really good situation. Then Milton's just want to get the money, and that's pretty much it. And I don't blame these players trying to chase after that at all. I'm really not. But Josh Sweat, could he be extended for a second time with the Philadelphia Eagles? I guess we'll see when the time comes. But you still get that if Josh Sweat signs with another team for big money, the Eagles will get a 4th-round compensatory pick as well for 26, which is still a good thing. Howie likes to play that compensatory pick game. So obviously I will update you guys on the top free agents for the Eagles and where they're going and how much they're getting paid and what's going on. So Josh Sweat most likely gone, but we'll see. If the Eagles try to negotiate, I think they will try to get something done, and I just don't think he'll be in the price range of what Josh Sweat wants. And we'll see if he wants to be in a better situation of what team he goes to at this point. And if you guys haven't checked out the Philly Shakedown podcast merch, definitely go check it out. The champions, we have a small batch of the champions full high-sprung polyester shirts, fabric, no peel, no fade, no nothing. Great quality shirts. Trust me, you get what you pay for here. So definitely go check those out if you guys have not. The main thing, the iconic moment in the hallway, high-sprung cotton shirt, really good quality, won't fade, won't crack, no nothing. The print is high quality, everything. Trust me. Definitely go check them out. Link in the description. And in the pinned comment in the comment section. Appreciate everybody that's been ordering. Thank you so much, especially from me and Philly 500. Now going into the last thing here is Jalen Hurts. Okay. Now this is from a account from IG. I think Coach Hurts too. So I'm guessing this is his father that's been recording things. I'm guessing if that's what the account is. Jalen Hurts is already putting work in the offseason. I'm not shocked over it. That championship feeling probably lasted a few days, just like when A.J. Brown was like, it lasted 2 days, and after that, I was pretty much ready, to go get another one, because getting championships is definitely going to be the main thing for the Philadelphia Eagles, okay? And the early, and I understand, well, Joe, I mean, all quarterbacks are working the offseason, but you know what? It's pretty early right now. It's pretty early. And Jalen Hurts is already putting himself in to work already and doing his thing, and it's fantastic to see him doing this. And I'm always thrilled to see guys, especially after winning a Super Bowl, and he's not in some hiatus where he's riding high right now. No, he's going back to work, and he's ready for another Lombardi for the 2025 season for the Philadelphia Eagles. Nice to see that. And, we'll see him with the guys real soon. Wouldn't shock me that he's going to be with the guys real soon going forward, and we'll see what happens. But it's nice to see our quarterback doing work right now. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about the Dallas Goedert contract. What would you do? Would you trade for Kyle Pitts? And do you think it makes sense? And do you think there's any type of chance the Eagles might try to negotiate and try to get something done for Josh Sweat coming back? I honestly have no issue because of where you're going to be at with the cap, going forward, which is 45 million, whatever it's going to be at this point, whatever the Eagles are rolling over, and obviously some of the restructures. And I think Howie is definitely going to create a lot of cap space and try to retain a lot of guys for another run for that open Super Bowl window for the 2025 season. You guys let me know on all of that. And just Hurts in general. What do you guys think of him already going out there, putting in the work, and, getting closer to another regular season? Still far away, but it'll be here as fast as possible. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you guys haven't liked the stream, like the video, it helps out so much. I don't even know what day it is at this point. Trust me. You guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Shake, sweat up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys. Pace.